All right. You first thing you need to go to module 0. Okay.
Model 0, okay. Is that where the overview is?
Yes.
Overview.
Right.
Okay, I see the overview. Okay.
There are a lot of information there. Okay.
Okay, I see
Um,
it.
I'm not going to go through every one of them. Important thing is there's a syllabus there, course syllabus and
Okay.
course calendar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Course syllabus and course calendar. Okay.
I will click on course calendar. Okay.
Okay. Course calendar.
Do you see it?
I'm trying to find it here.
It doesn't say course calendar. It says what exactly that says.
Because I see prerequisites, learning objectives, other course requirements. Am I in the wrong place? Let's see. Let me see what you got.
In the middle of it, there's a syllabus and the calendar after that. It says the course number and stuff like that.
Okay. Like I see the learning objectives. Um, Maybe I need to go back. Okay, I see the syllabus. And what else did you say look for?
Calendar.
And the calendar, I see. Okay, so you want me to go into the calendar?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I see. Yeah, my screen is matching yours right now.
Okay. Important test dates are here. There are going to be 4 tests.
4 tests. Okay.
So we cover about 8 chapters
Okay.
of the book. The book is in the syllabus. What
Okay.
details of, you can get that from bookstore.
Okay. I gotta get my books. I'm working on the grand bundle.
Yeah. Right now you can do enough with the web page material. Okay.
Okay.
So there are going to be 4 tests. First one is on September 12th.
Okay.
We're going to cover chapter 1 and 2 before that.
Okay.
So then we go to next module, which is covering chapter 3 and 4. All right. 5 and
The next
6.
month.
Yeah, that's going to be October 5th.
Yes.
That's going to be.
Okay. Okay. I see. October 5th. Yes. Chapters 3 and 4. Okay. It's on here.
Yeah. October 26th, chapter 5 and 6. November 16th, chapter 7 and 8.
Okay.
Okay, there are 2 quizzes for each, before each test.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to show where they are. Okay.
Okay.
So let me go back to.
Okay.
Yeah, everything is outlined in the calendar.
Okay.
Roughly, you do things like quiz 1, quiz 2, then take chapter 1 and 2 test. Test 1.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to go to the syllabus now.
Syllabus. Okay. I'm going to the syllabus.
in a minute.
Well, I'm going to try to be on all of them so that, get a better understanding.
Yeah.
And you can ask questions.
Yeah, when you're on your own, you don't do as well.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay. There are a lot of description in the syllabus. They generally
Okay.
talk about objective of the course and what materials are covered from the book. The textbook is Introduction to General Organic and Biochemistry,
Okay.
Bethlehem,
Okay.
edition 12, 12th edition. So we cover 8 chapters.
Okay.
First test is on chapter 1 and 2. So we're going to talk about today a little bit about classification of matter, which is chapter 1, matter, energy and measurement, chapter 1, and chapter 2 after we finish chapter 1. So we go through this. Each module in the course is for 4 tests. There are 4
Okay.
basic modules.
Okay.
Those modules will provide you all the details, resources that you need to finish the
Okay.
test. Okay. Now, important thing is about the grading evaluation, course evaluation. There are 4 tests. 4 1 hour. It says in class, but we're going to have online test. Okay.
Okay.
So roughly the dates are given in the calendar. For example, chapter 1 test is going to be on September 12th.
Okay.
So each average of 4 tests are going to be added, contributing to 50% of your final average for the course. You see that
Okay.
line, 4 tests?
Yes. Yes.
Final exam is held at the end of the quarter, semester, somewhere around December 6th.
Okay.
That will be 20% to the final average.
Okay.
There are going to be 2 quizzes before each test.
Okay.
So there are going to be total of 8 quizzes that average out to 20% of your grade.
Okay.
Then the class attendance. This is tricky. Being in an online class, I can tell you whether if you are logging in and doing the material and you are doing enough, you are spending enough time to understand the material, you will get class attendance 10 points. But if
Okay.
you're kind of not doing what you're supposed to do, I can look at the time spent on Canvas web page and stuff like that, whether you are doing the right amount of spending right amount of time. Okay.
Okay. I understand.
So lastly, there's a bonus paper. You can select a topic. I have given list of titles. You can pick the topic to work on the bonus paper.
Oh,
So,
okay. Sure.
that will give extra 10 points.
Okay.
So this is to give you a handle if you are close to a certain grade, but
Okay.
you are not making not enough. So that 10 point will give you that leverage to.
Right. Right. Okay.
Okay. So that's about the course evaluation. Then there are going to be online tests.
Okay. All online.
Online test taking requirements.
Okay.
It will be given after you come to the Zoom meeting like this. So I will give out the password. So
Okay.
then you go to Canvas webpage and take the test using the password.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yes,
I
sir.
may, if there's suspicion that there's somebody else trying to take the test, I need to see you in person in a webcam. Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir.
So I will verify whether this is I will take a picture in case there's some people trying to do all kinds of stuff. So
Yeah, I bet.
normally most people are pretty honest. I mean, I don't
Right.
have any problem.
Right.
So
Okay.
that's about the syllabus.
Okay.
So let me show you. I go to module 1 now. Okay.
Okay. Module 1.
Right. You can go to module yourself. Right. Just go module 0 material today.
Okay. Module.
0, and I'm going to I give a brief introduction to the course. Okay.
Okay. Back to module 0. Okay.
So I'm going to module 1.
Oh, module 1. Okay. Let me go back. So how do you get into the different modules? Okay, if I went into module 0, introduction to
Just
course.
scroll down. Scroll down.
Oh, scroll down. Okay. Okay, let me go back. Oh, okay, I see. Module 1. Okay. And then module 1 is chapter 1 and table of contents and all that. So you are in module 1 overview?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm there.
Okay. It says overview. You can read yourself. Okay.
Okay.
Chapter 1 is covering the topics of matter, energy, and measurement. So there's a table of content of chapter 1, learning objectives of chapter 1, and chapter 1 PowerPoint slides.
Okay.
Okay.
I see. Yes, I follow.
So we basically cover chapter 1 and 2. So I have class meeting I recorded last
Okay.
year,
Okay.
2022. That's Zoom class videos. As I go through the class, I will update with new ones too. Okay?
Okay. Okay. I see. So I can just go in there and watch the videos, the Zooms for
Yeah.
chapter 1, August 18th, 16, 18, 19. Okay. 1 and 2. I follow.
Okay. The chapter 2 is same same outline.
Okay.
Chapter 2 about the title is about the atom. So then PowerPoint slide. Okay. What I am going to do now is go through chapter 1 little bit. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Just give you a brief idea about the matter, energy, and measurement. Let me share my slide with you. Do you see the slides now?
I'm trying to find those.
That's chapter 1 PowerPoint slides.
Okay. I'm trying to see how to find those slides.
It's in the module 1.
Okay.
The title is Matter and Energy and Measurement. Chapter 1 PowerPoint slide.
Okay. I
That's
see matter, energy, and measurement. Okay. Um, Wait a minute. Maybe I clicked on the wrong thing. I see Introduction to Inorganic Chemistry, Chapter 1, Matter, Energy, Measurement, 1-1, Chemistry and Study, Matter.
okay. Do you see this page somewhere?
Okay, okay, the slides is where I need to be. Chapter 1, PowerPoint slides or
Yeah,
slides handout, Chapter 1. Okay,
PowerPoint
Chapter
slides.
1. Okay. Okay, yeah, I see. I follow. I see exactly what you see. I
Okay,
just had clicked in the wrong thing.
okay. First page of the slide is about how to contact me. My name is Upali Srivoden. You can send me email through the Canvas. My
Okay.
Gremlin email is not working right now. You can send it, use the other email, upali at louisianatech, latech edu, or call me at 318-278-2272. Okay?
Okay. Now, where's that tech email at? I see the
Uh,
one for Gremlin.
since my Gremlin is right now, they have a lot of problems. Sometimes,
Okay. Yeah. I was having an issue trying to get mine because I'm transferring back because I went to Gremlin a few years back and I was trying to get my email situated. I'm going to have to call the IT people because
yeah,
I can't do it.
same thing happened. I didn't
Oh, I
teach in the
see.
summer. They they
Mm-hmm.
just they just disable.
Yes. Okay. I see your tech one. I see the tech one
Yeah,
behind
take
the Gremlin.
one. They never cancel. I taught at text for long time.
Okay.
I still have the
Oh,
email.
oh boy.
So,
You're probably gonna have the same issue.
okay, these are the test days. Okay,
Okay.
we talked about that
Mm-hmm.
with reference to calendar. Okay, here is the matter, energy, and measurement title of the chapter 1. So let's talk about. We're going to cover we're going to describe what is chemistry and how it relates to study of matter with respect to chemical and physical changes of matter. So in chemistry, we use scientific method. You probably heard about that.
Yes.
So we're going to talk about that. And reporting measurement with numbers is very common in scientific method and in many sciences. Scientific method start with the observation. Then we measure certain property, preferably with a numerical value. For example, mass, volume, or temperature. They all are numbers. So that's how we make measurements using instruments. Balance, thermometer, pressure gauge to measure pressure, volumetric flask to measure volume are examples of how you make measurements. Measurements are expressed in number, with a number and a unit. When you measure something, it has a number and a unit. 10 pounds, 15 pounds, 3 kilograms, 4 kilograms, 32 Celsius, or 32 Fahrenheit. So these all have units. So we may be using certain units based on different systems. For example, mass is expressed in pounds and kilograms. So we need to know how to convert kilograms to pounds or backwards. Do you know what is a kilogram? How many pounds are in a kilogram? Kilogram is a smaller quantity than numerical value in pounds. There are 2.2 pounds in a kilogram. Roughly your mass in pounds divided by 2.2. That's how you get your pound mass, body mass in pound get converted to weight in kilograms. Do you understand that? Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you. I didn't realize my microphone was muted.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
I was wondering whether I was talking to a wall.
Yes, I muted it so you wouldn't get any background noise.
Okay, that's okay. I want to make sure you are here while I'm talking. So we're going to talk about these topics discussed in the previous slide. And
Okay.
objective is to apply chemistry to study of matter. I outline here the numbers, use of numbers in science.
Okay.
Make a measurement, describe states of matter, report measurement using metric units, length, mass, and volume, and also understand the significant figures in a measurement.
Okay.
Then how we convert units to different units, unit conversion. Unit conversion factors are used with the multiplication of factor to get the second unit that you are looking for. You should be able to convert temperature units to different scales of unit, for example, Fahrenheit to Celsius, etc. So
Okay.
we also, chapter also deals with energy, study of matter, energy, and measurement is the chapter title. So we are going to look at energy, which is different from matter. Matter is defined as, if you look at here, matter is defined as anything that has mass and takes up the space. Energy is not matter. Energy could be seen by the actions of matter, reflecting light from an object, shows the location of the object, matter. Sometimes the moving matter has energy, kinetic energy, potential energy, like that. Matter
Okay.
also undergoes chemical change, which involve energy changes. Heat is given out, absorbed. Chemical change is something that matter change completely from different form, one form to another form. For example, if you burn hydrogen and oxygen, you get water. Large amount of energy is released. That's a chemical reaction.
Okay.
On the other hand, physical change is only a change in states of matter or breaking up of an object without change in the substance. It's a physical change. So we're going to go through examples. Okay. I am going to go to some questions right now. Hold on a second. Until I get my question. Do you see a slide right now? Sample questions, it says.
Let's see.
I am sharing that page with you. Let's not worry about it right now. Let's go away. Then you can find them later in the section. All right?
I was just following your page. I didn't go back in there. I just was looking at your screen.
Okay. There are sample questions for these sections in
Okay.
chapter 1.
Yeah.
For
I found
example,
it.
which of the following is example of matter? The light of flame, the sound of thunder, the air you breathe, none of these matter. Okay, there's a problem. The questions are in there.
Okay, I see. I'm gonna go back and find all this.
Okay, which of the following is an example of matter? What do you think?
Example of matter. Let's see. I need to go back to my Definition page.
Matter and energy, we are asking. There are two types, matter and energy. Light flame is energy.
And the air you breathe.
Air is matter or not?
Yes.
Air is matter.
Yes.
Sound is energy that pass through a matter. So answer,
matter is the air you breathe.
yeah.
Okay.
The answer is C. Which of the following is a chemical property of gold?
Okay, hold on, let me look at that. My phone is doing crazy stuff. Following is a chemical property of gold.
Color of the gold. Is it a chemical property or physical property? We are asking chemical property.
The color is, you're asking if it's physical or chemical?
Yes.
I would say color would be physical because it's not a chemical, right?
Yeah. Chemical property is when there's reaction take place.
Right.
Color is not produced by a reaction. It is an intrinsic nature of matter. Color is not. Electrical conductivity.
That would be chemical.
Okay, if you have a wire, if you pass electricity, does the wire change after passing electricity?
No, unless it burns.
Yeah, it didn't burn, it just the conduct electricity.
Okay.
Therefore, electrical conduction is a physical property.
Physical,
right?
yeah. Yes. That's physical.
Lack of reactivity.
Lack of reactivity, that would be.
It says it doesn't react. Gold doesn't react.
And you said in the chemical, it's gotta make a reaction, correct?
Yeah. Gold is inert. It doesn't react. That itself is a chemical property.
Okay.
Some like sodium react with water. So that's highly reactive.
Okay.
Reactivity is associated with chemical property. None, they are all physical properties. What would be the answer?
I would say none, they're all physical, correct?
How about the C? What did he say about it?
Lack of reactivity. So is it C because it's a chemical property of gold, lack of reactivity?
Yeah, less reactivity means less chemically reactive. So answer is C.
It's C? Okay.
Which is not a chemical change. Cutting plywood. You breaking up into pieces, same thing. That's the chemical or physical.
That would be physical. That's not chemical.
Yes.
Cutting of the plywood is physical.
Yeah. digestion of food.
Which is not a chemical change.
What happens when you eat food?
It breaks down.
It breaks down to different substances, right?
Mm-hmm.
Carbohydrate broke down to glucose. Proteins to amino acid. Fats and oil to glycerol and fatty acid. Is it a chemical change or physical change?
Physical.
If something breaks down to different substances, what is that?
Oh, that would be chemical.
Yeah, that's what the
It changes
definition of.
to something different. Yeah.
Any cooking or digesting food, burning are chemical reactions.
Okay.
Therefore, baking of a chocolate cake is what?
Chemical.
Because there are stuff that form after baking is different from what you ingredients you
Right.
stuff.
It changes. Right. Okay. I'm getting it.
Explosion of fireworks.
Explosion of fireworks. Yeah, it would be chemical because you got one thing and
Yeah.
it goes into something else. So it's explosion and the smoke.
Yeah. It's different chemicals are produced.
Mm-hmm.
So what is not a chemical change here?
Which of these is not a chemical change? The cutting of the plywood.
Okay, exactly. You got the answer.
Mm-hmm.
Which of the following is a characteristic feature of a matter? Matter has indefinite mass and definite volume.
Which of the following is?
It has definite mass and definite volume, right? Therefore, first one is false. One of the n phrases are wrong.
Right.
One is correct.
So B is correct.
Matter has definite mass, but does not occupy space. That means that one is wrong. Therefore, it's totally truth statement is false. Second one.
So both false, A and B?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the logic, when you have two phrases connected by and or but, normally both has to be correct for truth value to be equal to be truth.
Okay.
So both have one, they are similar to and clauses.
Mm-hmm.
One is correct, one is wrong.
Okay.
Matter has definite mass and occupies space. That's a truth statement. Both and clauses are true. Correct.
Correct.
Then the truth value is true. Matter has indefinite mass and indefinite volume. Both are wrong here. Therefore, it's false. Did you get the logic?
Mm-hmm.
What is the correct answer?
Matter has indefinite mass and indefinite volume.
Matter has definite mass and definite volume. It's same as occupied space.
So which one is true, D?
D, both are wrong. indefinite mass
Oh,
and indefinite.
oh, okay. So matter has definite mass, but does not occupy space. So it's B, right?
It has definite mass, but it has a space. The second clause is wrong in the B.
Okay. Matter has definite mass and occupies space.
Which one is true out of those four?
Let's see. Matter has definite mass but doesn't occupy space. Is it B? I'm
Okay,
not sure. I can barely see them. I gotta scroll
what
in.
exactly B statement is about? Matter has definite mass, but
Mm-hmm.
there's no space.
Right.
Is it true or false? B.
Yes, I think it's true.
Matter is something that has a take up the space.
Right.
The
It doesn't. It doesn't take up space. Right.
does not. It does take up space. Space.
Oh, it does. Okay.
It says it doesn't.
Right. So the one that's true is C. Matter has definite mass and occupies space.
Yeah.
Okay.
It took a while for that to figure out. Huh?
Yes. For when I can't see it, I'm not gonna get back on my cell phone because I gotta like scroll it in and then pop back over, jump back over, and I can't see it
Yeah.
that good. I'm gonna do it on my computer the next session.
Okay. Which of the following represent a physical change?
Okay, let me see. Let me try to go back and so I can see it. Which of the following represents a physical change?
Physical change is there's no change in the substance.
Okay, let's see. Boiling water is no physical change.
Are you saying
Oh,
boiling?
let's see. It represent. Okay, so the question is which of the following represents a physical change? Okay, let me see. We know decomposition is gonna of a dead organism. That's definitely gonna represent a physical change. Boiling of water and decomposition, neither boiling of water or decomposition. So B, is that right?
Decomposition of an organism. When somebody dies, decompose means it breaks up the matter.
Mm-hmm.
It's a chemical change.
Oh, because it changes. That's right. Let me see. What's the right answer on this then? Um, so neither boiling water or decomposition is a physical change. They're both chemical change, correct?
Boiling water is a physical change. When you boil water, it goes from liquid to a gas.
That's right. Okay. So boiling of water.
It's a physical change.
Okay.
That's the answer.
Okay.
You have to kind of read it carefully and analyze.
Okay.
Which of the following represent a physical change? Burning of fuel oil. Is a physical
Okay.
change or chemical change?
Pulling a fuel oil. That would be chemical.
Correct. Melting of ice.
That'll be physical because it's gonna be hard, and then when it melts, it's gonna be a liquid.
Or same material. It didn't change the substance, right? Okay.
Yes.
That should be the correct answer. When you have a correct answer, you hold on to that and check others. Both burning of fuel oil and melting ice.
Okay. So the answer is C.
You are not thinking right. That's a
Let's see.
clause and clause. One statement is true. Burning fuel oil is not a chemical change. It's a chemical change. And melting ice is physical change. When you have an and clause, both has to be correct to be true.
Okay.
So therefore, C is not the correct answer.
So is B just the melting of the ice?
You already said that it's a physical change, right?
Yes.
You are sometimes doubting your own answers later.
I know. I know. I do that a lot.
Okay, neither burning or melting is a physical change. That means, but that contradicts fuel oil burning is chemical change, right?
Right.
So when you have a O, in logic it is an O. If you have and clauses, both has to be true. One of them has to be true. But there's a neither. Neither is negating, right?
Right.
Therefore, last statement is not true.
Okay.
When you have neither clause, it says one of them is false.
It's neither, yeah. Neither a fuel or melting of ice.
Yeah. So answer is B.
And I just second guessed myself, and I knew that answer from the start.
Yeah. You go for clear answer. Which of the following is a characteristic feature of matter? I let you handle this. Oh, we already done that. We didn't talk about scientific method yet.
No, we didn't do
Science. It uses scientific method. In this slide, scientific method is outlined. We start with observation and come up with a law. Law is a description of observation, summarizing observations. Wide range of observation. For example, for a gas, when pressure is increased, volume decreases. It's called Boyle's law. So that's a summary of summarizing observations. After summarizing observation, we come up with the hypothesis. Hypothesis comes before theory. It's not shown in this slide. Law explained by hypothesis. Hypothesis become a theory when observation and the laws based on them is proven for a long time. It's not falsifiable. hypothesis become a theory. Theory also undergo rigorous experimentation. So if new observations are made contradicting the theory, then new theory has to be developed, modified, and or discarded. So that's the basic nature of science. You follow these steps: observation, law, hypothesis, theory, and further experimentation. A fact is a statement based on direct experience. Facts come from observation and measurements. Fact is a statement of that car moves faster than the other, qualitative or quantitative. This object weighs 1.5 kilograms. That's a fact. So qualitative measurements and quantitative measurement consist of facts. Hypothesis is a statement that is proposed without actual proof to explain set of facts or their relationship. Hypothesis explains data. Data is observation also. Observations are also called data or facts. So after hypothesis is made, it's tested, and if proven to be correct, it becomes a theory eventually with the formulation of a broader relationship among certain observed phenomena which has been verified to some extent. Theory, in a sense, is same as hypothesis, except that we have a stronger belief in because more evidence support it. So it's the development of theory from hypothesis takes time. So a lot of people and test experiments are involved. However, if evidence come to exist that theory is wrong, it must be altered or rejected. So a lot of theories that came up in 1980s are changed to new theories. So the science is kind of evolving to a better theories described in the world, material world. So science describes matter and energy. So as you notice in the previous slide, facts come from measurement and are basic to, facts are basic to scientific method. Scientific method is a unifying principle that explains a body of facts. Statement summarizing group of scientific facts. Possible explanation of observation. Theory based on qualitative observations. What is a scientific law? It's about summary of a group.
Is it D?
No, there's no E here. Oh, statement that includes the measurement of a number or number. That's measurement or measurement. That's data. Scientific law is about the summarizing group of scientific facts. Scientific facts are observation. Statement summarizing a group of facts is called scientific law. See, this is the answer. Do you understand? Scientific law comes as the observations. You see the summary of the relationship between observations, summarizing group of scientific facts. Okay? What is a possible explanation of a scientific method is called possible explanation. Possible explanation of observation is called, what is the first explanation you get out of after you look at the data, analyzing the data? Observation, scientific law. Then scientific law, after that you get the hypothesis. That's the possible explanation. Therefore, what is the answer? Possible explanation of data is called hypothesis. What is the correct answer?
Is it B?
Possible explanation of possible means it's not definite. Theory is kind of a more concrete. Possible means the theory is not tested. If theory is not tested, what is it called? Hypothesis, right? The answer. It's not theory. Hypothesis. You see that? Theory is a proven fact.
Is it C?
Yeah, C is the correct answer. Underlying principle that explain a body of fact is an underlying principle. Now looking like theory. Hypothesis. Qualitative statement. Law, theory. Hypothesis is a possible explanation or tentative explanation. Qualitative measurement is a fact or the data. Law is the summary of data. So theory is the unifying principle that explains a body of facts. Is called theory. So answer is, model is not an answer. Model is used by part of the theory. Models are used in theory. D is the correct answer. Unifying principle that explains a body of fact is called theory. An explanation or a broad range of observation facts and tested hypothesis is called broad range of observation and tested hypothesis is called, what is that? Tested hypothesis is theory. Okay. This person, Andy, doesn't think Bears will lose a game this year. Is it a scientific study? No. It's an intuition. He come up with some idea. It's a prediction. Prediction is just some people predict something will happen without valid, not scientific evidence. So therefore, this statement, Bears will lose a game this year, will not lose a game this year, is a prediction. Hypothesis is a possible explanation for data. Control is a variable that you keep in an experiment.
Is it A?
Yeah, A is the correct answer. Control is you do experiment in one group that doesn't get the variable. The temperature is not changed or drug is not given. Placebo group is a control group. Information you collect during an experiment is called data. Chart. Chart is a data. Graph is a data. Hypothesis is not information. It's a possible explanation. Therefore, answer is D. Information you collect during an experiment is called data. Which of the following is not a part of scientific method? Testing a theory. Of course, we test theories all the time with new experiments. Validating hypothesis. We do experiment to validate the hypothesis that become a theory. That's a part of the scientific method. Writing a popular science book. Well,
C.
yeah. Formulating a theory is a part of the, so C is the correct answer. An educated guess is an, what is that? I would guess hypothesis. Purpose. We're talking about scientific method here. Observation. Educate, conclusion. Conclusion is eventually in the scientific method we solve a problem, that's a conclusion. Therefore, educated guess is a hypothesis. Correct answer is A. A setup that involves material, procedures, and observation and data can be found in I cannot see. Can you see below what is appearing?
Yes, sir, we can.
What are those choices? I cannot see on the bottom here on my. Okay, I'm going to go to this one. Which of the following is a rule for handling animal use in research? This is common principle that used in research involving animals. Squeeze and play with animals? I don't think so. Bring animals from the wild into classroom? That's not a rule. Only use animal if it can be successfully argued that it is necessary and scientifically and ethically.
Is the answer C?
Yes. Only handle animals that are dead. We cannot do experiment with only dead animals. Answer is C. Before stating a science activity, you should always do what? Before starting a science activity, you should always do. Read all the instructions very carefully. Ask your friend what to do. Put on an apron. Get ready to do.
Is it A?
Yes. Do you see A below now? Answer is C. That's correct. Can you see that I put the A there?
Yes, sir, we can see it.
Okay, I am going to ask the questions and then after you say what's the answer, then I'm going to show the answer. Which of the following is not a step you should take after an accident? Accident in a lab situation. Secure the area. Keep quiet about the accident. Assist your teacher. Remain calm.
C.
Correct. This is strong. See, keep quiet. C is not the correct answer. I had to correct that one. Correct answer is assist your teacher. All right. If accident happened, this answer I put was wrong. The answer is assist your teacher. What is the first step in a scientific investigation? Observations. Asking question is not the first step. Drawing conclusion. making observation. That is the observation. Answer is B. Why do scientists communicate their results in written reports? So other scientists will argue. It sounded like negative argue. You share it is correct, not argue. Because they like to write. That's not true. To make scientific models. Of course, models are already made. You are writing about them. So the only reason they do written report is other scientists can repeat their experiments and prove or disprove the conclusions. All right? So that's the correct answer. D. What is a step of scientific method? What is a step of scientific method? Analyzing results. Of course, we analyze results or data using technology, stating a theory, building a microscope. Out of these four, what is a step? Analyzing data is in the experiment. It's not a part of step. Using technology is part of experiment. Building a micro is part of experiment. Therefore, scientific step in the scientific method is stating a theory. Answer is B. What is the only difference between control group and experiment group is in a control experiment? What is the difference? The test, the variable, the prediction, the hypothesis. What is the difference between two control groups? Between control groups. Whatever you're changing, drug dose or poison or whatever it is, temperature. One group doesn't get that change. That change is called the variable. Therefore, answer is difference between control group and the experimental group and the real group, which you get the variable is difference is one get the variable, other one doesn't get the variable. So answer is C. Being curious and asking questions about living things could lead to you to. You guys are curious. You're asking questions about living things, life forms. What kind of science you would be doing if you were curious about living things? You will be doing what? Physics? Physics doesn't deal with mainly living things. Life sciences, as the name indicates, is the one deal with living things. Mathematics deal with numbers. Mechanical engineering deals with machines and production of energy. So what is the answer? C. What is the first thing you do, you think you should do when an accident happens in a teaching laboratory? We answered a question before. Let's see what. Keep quiet about what happened. That was the answer. Accidentally, I got put there. C. Tell your instructor or call emergency number for help. Remain calm and assess the situation. Secure the area around the accident. So what is the most important thing you should do first thing? You tell the teacher and call the number for help. C. We got that, I got that right. The one was mistaken. A scientist who want to study the effect of new fertilizer or plant on plant would probably do what? Give and each group the same amount of fertilizer. Each group is control group and both groups. Not worry about measuring the amount of fertilizer used. We normally don't do sciences like that. We quantify the amount. Include a control group that receive no fertilizer. Use different numbers of plants in each group. So each group has different plants. That is maybe it's not something to do, but most important thing to do is include a control group that received no fertilizer, right? C is the correct answer. It is correct.